I hope you are doing well. So, welcome back to Cloud Computing classes. Today we will discuss about the software as a service model in cloud computing technology in details. So, first of all, what is software as a service? So, software as a service layer is known as a on-demand software. So, it is a software distribution model. In this model, the applications are hosted by a cloud service provider and published to the customer over internet. So in SaaS model, associated data and software are hosted centrally on the cloud server. So user and customer can access software as a services by using a thin client through any web browser. So software services such as customer relationship management, office software, email, games, etc. These are the software applications which are provided as a services through internet. So the companies like Google, Microsoft provide their application as a service to the end user as a software as a service model. So any other point of view, SaaS has become a common delivery model for many business applications, including office software, messaging software, payroll processing software, DBMS software, management software, computing aided design software, virtualization software, accounting software, enterprise resource planning software, and human resource management software, and geographic information system, and service desk management software. So, what is architecture of SaaS model? SaaS means software as a service model. So, a single version of the application with a single configuration is used for all customers. The application is installed on multiple machines to support scalability. So a second version of the application is set up to offer a select group of customers with access to pre-release version of the application for testing purpose. In this traditional model, each version of the application is based on a unique code. So some software as a services solution don't use multi-tenancy to cost effectively manage a large number of customers in a place. Whether multi-tenancy is a necessary component for software as a services in cloud. So, example of software as a service, Google related services, that is a Google Drive and Google App. Any other example of Google computing then? So what is vertical SaaS and horizontal SaaS? So there are two main varieties of SaaS known as a vertical SaaS and horizontal SaaS. So what is vertical SaaS? Vertical SaaS means a software which answer the need of a specific industry. That is vertical SaaS. Yes. Real estate, finance industry, agriculture industry, healthcare, and any other related industry. So horizontal SaaS means the product which focus on a software category, that is marketing, sales, developer tool, or HR related software. That is known as a horizontal SaaS model. So next point is SaaS model, that is a characteristic of software as a services. So a good way to understand the SaaS model is by thinking of a bank which protects the privacy of each customer while providing service that is reliable and secure on a massive scale. So a bank customer all use the same financial system and technology without worrying about anyone accessing their personal information without authorization. A bank meet the key characteristic of the SaaS model. So here I discuss about the some characteristic of SaaS model, means software as a service model. So first characteristic of SaaS model is multi-tenant architecture. Second is easy customization. Third is familiar to consumer web services. Fourth is better access. Next and last is SaaS trends. So first is multi-tenant architecture. So multi-tenant architecture in which all user and applications share a single common infrastructure and code base that is centrally maintained, because SaaS vendor client are all on the same infrastructure and code base. Vendor can invoke more quickly and save the valuable development time previously spent on maintaining numerous versions of outdated code. Second is easy customization. Easy customization means the ability for each user to easily customize application to fit their business process without affecting the common infrastructure. So because of the way SaaS is architected, so these customization are unique to each company or user and are always preserved through upgrades. That means SaaS provides can make upgrade more often with less customer risk and much lower adoption cost. So third is familiar to consumer web services. Familiar to consumer web services means anyone familiar with Amazon.com or Yahoo.com will be familiar with the web interface of typical software as a service layer or application. So with the SaaS model, you can customize with point and click ease, and making the week or months it takes to update traditional business software seem hopelessly old-fashioned. So next, better access. So improved access to data from any network device while making it easier to manage privilege, monitor data use, and ensure everyone sees the same information at the same time. And next point, SaaS trends. SaaS trends means many organizations are now developing software as a service integration platform for building additional software as a service application. So when SaaS moves beyond standalone software functionality to become a platform for mission critical application. So next and last point of security issues in SaaS model. So various types of security issues in SaaS model. So security is the main aspect of technology. So there are different security issues. Some of these are given as follows. First is identity management. Second is cloud standard are weak. Third is secrecy. So first is identity management. Identity management means cloud service provider themselves are not sophisticated for the integration of SaaS platform and identity services behind the firewall. So second, cloud standard are weak. So the security standard used for audit the SaaS cloud model is not appropriate for the security audit of model. And third is secrecy. So secrecy means security provided by the software as a service cloud model is better than that for the user. It is also one of the issues. So here I discuss about the various type of advantage and disadvantage of software as a service model. So there are various advantages are easy to buy. Easy to buy means the cost of SaaS is based on a monthly or yearly fees, allowing new organization to access the world of business at a low cost, at least lesser than licensed application. Second is the second advantage of SaaS model, minimization of hardware requirement. All SaaS software is hosted remotely, and so there is no need of hardware for the organization. Third is special software. So no need of special software version are required as all the user will use the same software version. So SaaS model reduce IT cost by outsourcing hardware and software maintenance. So third advantage is low maintenance. So SaaS remove the daily problem of installing, maintaining and updating the software. So the setup cost of SaaS is also less in comparison to enterprise software. So here I discuss various types of disadvantages of SaaS model. So disadvantages are also the points that users and vendors must keep in mind while using the SaaS model. So first disadvantage of SaaS model is a internet connection. So internet connection is a major issue. So without internet connection, you can not use any service of SaaS model. So and switching between SaaS vendors in case of any change is very difficult. So the SaaS cloud service is not very secure than in-house deployment. First is latency factor. Second is reduced time. So latency factor means come due to variable distance of data between the cloud and the end user, and hence a possibility of latency may arise while interacting with application. Second is reduced time. The software or application are already installed and configuration in software as a service model. After the request about the service from the user on the cloud, the application are ready to use the user. So this reduces the time required for the installation and configuration of the software. So thank you very much, student.